Thanks, Coach. Describe this game in your eyes.
It was a scrappy, untidy game where once the first red card's given, you know that they're going to camp in and look to hit long and play for second balls. And then when they went down to 9, it was always going to be about us trying to break their block. We scored a good goal, but we lacked a little bit of creativity in around the box, and a little bit of quality, to be honest, at times. And it was a comfortable win, but one that should have been a lot easier than it was.
What are the little things you're going to take from this? Of course, snapping the 2-game losing streak and still a shot at a top 4 finish. What else do you take from it?
Well, the most important thing today was to come away from home and get a win. And we've done that. And then, other teams around us have then got to go and try and win to catch us up. So that's all we could do today. We were hampered by 3 suspensions to 3, 3 influential players. Your player of the year last year, your captain, and one who gets around the pitch really well. So, we was hampered by that, but the lads who've come in have done a good job today, and we did what we had to do, and that was the main thing.
All right, and then as far as you know, is Andrew okay?
Yeah, he actually rolled his ankle yesterday in training. So, he had some bruising there anyway, and I think when he was shielding the ball out, the lads, caught him on the same area. And to be fair to him, he come over with, I think it was 5 minutes to go, and just said, listen, I'm struggling running backwards. I'd rather, not make a mistake and get somebody else on who can help us. So, fair play to him for that.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Nick.
Go ahead, Sam.
Is there anything specifically harder about defending an 11 versus 9?
Is what, sorry, Sam?
Is there anything that's specifically harder about defending 11 men versus 9?
No. I mean, we were
attacking.
Yeah. Very rarely do you come up against an 11v9. I can't remember too often that I have done. The big thing at half time was to make sure we had width, because I thought we lacked that. For the last 10 minutes of the first half when they went down to 9 men. Once we got the width, I thought we got into some really good areas. But as I said, the quality let us down a little bit. It was a lively pitch as well. And some of our quality let us down in them moments where we should have had big opportunities. So, but the good side of it, we knew that they would only be able to transition or from free kicks hit the big man and play off him. And I thought we were really comfortable doing that, which you should be when you've got a 2-man advantage.
In this sort of situation, with this result, with the loss against Montreal, obviously the last trip to Audi Stadium did not go as well. Is there any worry that the team is playing to the quality of their opponent, whereas they're giving better performances against better opponents?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I look at the first 20 minutes against Montreal last week. I thought we started the game really well, and then unfortunately we got a red card which changed the game. Today, they've lost 2 men, and they're after the 6-0 beating, there was always going to be a lot better defensively and have a will to keep the ball out of the back of the net. But yeah, in their moments, we've got some players playing today who haven't played a lot of minutes lately. So it was good for us to get them some minutes and them be ready for the playoffs if needed.
And then finally, not having Addy, not having BB, not having Westy, does that change the amount and the balance of wanting to attack versus defending and shoring up the win?
No, I mean, when you're against 9 men, you want to go and score, and we were trying to score. I think it became a little bit too easy at times to just keep the ball, and we ended up keeping the ball rather than creating 2v or 2v1s on the side. We started doing that. I felt when Liao went on, him, Idan and Jaquil started to create some opportunities down that side. Whereas the other side, you've got the threat of Wolf coming in. But we wanted to score more, but at the end of the day, as I say, the big thing was to come away and win, and we've done that.
Congrats on the win. Cheers.
Thanks, Sam.
Dean, thanks you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.